Hello, this is Nia with the Rainbow Cauldron, and this is your weekly general reading for September 7th through the 13th of 2014. Um, and I'm sorry that I'm a little late getting this out. I meant to do this yesterday, but things came up and I couldn't. So I'm hoping to do the full moon reading tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but now I have to do this one today. So, and also I apologize for any noise in the background. My husband and kids are up and about. Usually I try to do this when they're asleep, but or whatever. But I thought I'd just do it now. So you'll hear some noises in the background. That's just my family. Okay, so if you watched my video, my vlog video, I mentioned that for the next few weeks, maybe longer, we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to be sticking with the weekly readings just because I'm so backed up on the daily readings and it takes a long time to get those out, especially when you have family and things like that. Um, so for right now, I'm just doing the weekly readings, and I'll try to do the next week's sometime this week, and just try to get a few weeks out. And as I said, tomorrow I'm going to do the full moon reading. Okay, so this week I'm using of course, the Gita Deck for the weekly reading. And also, I wanted to say that if I decide to cut out daily readings for quite a while, um, I'm I may be reworking the weekly readings so that it's more comprehensive, since we may not have the daily readings anymore. We'll see how it goes. But the Gita deck is an inspirational card deck. From each card has a verse from the Bhagavad Gita on it, and it's not a tarot deck. It's not an oracle deck. It's just inspirational cards, and there is a religious theme to them, as they are from a religious text. But I do try to read them in a way that's as non-religious as possible, but still finding the wisdom in the words. And the other deck I'm using is in this bag that I created with the little triple moon on it, and I'm actually using the Crystal Visions deck this week. So just 3 cards from here, and the Gita deck. All right, let me move these out of the way. Okay, so the first card from the Gita deck will go right here and will represent the general theme or feeling throughout the week. Something to think about and keep in mind. And the 3 cards down below it will be from the Crystal Visions deck, and will just be the general flow throughout the week. Maybe the energies will go back and forth. There's no set days that the cards represent. It's just a general flow that we'll see throughout the week. Okay, so the first card is Wombs of Misery. And this is from chapter 5, verse 22 of the Bhagavad Gita. And it reads, "The pleasures that derive from contact with sense objects are the wombs of misery. They have both a beginning and an end, and thus the wise take no delight in them." Okay, so this is a pretty religious card for this week, and it's connected a lot with last week's card. This card is really touching upon the Hindu philosophy of detaching ourselves from desires, as they breed negative emotions like jealousy, fear, hate, sadness, etc. However, what this is more specifically pointing to is to be mindful of those things that will only temporarily give us pleasure. Pleasure that is fleeting and insubstantial. Focus more on the greater picture and pleasure we get from more important and long-lasting aspects of our lives. This card was very similar to last week's Gita card as well. So we're seeing a sort of continuation of that theme. So all right, that one goes right there. The first card from Crystal Visions is the Four of Pentacles. And then we have Temperance. This deck is so pretty. And finally, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So with the first card, the Four of Pentacles, what we're seeing here is hoarding, locking in, not sharing, not being open with others, feeling closed up and guarded. And that's really an energy that we're seeing here. We're not feeling very open at, in the energies in this card. It's not feeling very open, feeling very closed up and reserved, and keeping things close to us. And that's sort of how we're feeling right now. With Temperance, we're seeing several meanings. We have to, of course, take things in stride, keep a level of calm, patient balance. But I feel like this card is also really speaking to those who have health concerns, and to be more mindful of your health this week and keep an eye on it. And that's really, the energy I'm feeling from this. And I also think it's connected here with the Four of Pentacles, to take things in stride and keep things in balance, and maybe open up a little bit. And then finally, with this card, I feel like we're experiencing a sort of turning point. Something that we feel will bring many opportunities and possibilities, but the specifics of which we just have to wait and see what comes of it, and let things take their course. In some decks, this card is simply called the Wheel, or the Wheel of the Year, and usually that's referring to time, life cycles, and really letting things play out naturally. Traditionally, with it being called the Wheel of Fortune, however, I imagine a sort of Price is Right image in my head of someone spinning the big wheel. There are so many opportunities that it can land on, a few of them negative, but you just have to get the wheel going, and then hope for the best and let the wheel turn, out of your control, which is difficult. And here it's showing someone who's very much in control, because she's controlling everything that's hers. And here we're seeing a sense of letting things go and take their natural course, and then take the result that you get from that, take it with stride and balance, and move forward accordingly. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'll get the full moon reading out tomorrow, and sometime this week I'll do next week's weekly reading. And thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.